Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today, I want to show you something really special. It's an object that tells a story, a piece of history that you might have seen in your grandmother's house. I'm talking about this beautiful antique hand-operated sewing machine. Look at it. Isn't it a work of art? With its elegant black body, intricate gold decals, and that classic hand crank, this machine isn't just a pretty object. It was a revolution that changed households and the world of fashion forever. For many, it represented independence, creativity, and a way to provide for their families. Let's travel back in time and uncover the secrets of this incredible invention. These machines started becoming popular in the mid-19th century. Before them, every single stitch on a piece of clothing had to be done by hand. Can you imagine how long that took? Making a single shirt could take an entire day, or even longer. Then, innovators like Isaac Singer brought these marvels into homes. Suddenly, what took a day could be done in just an hour. It was a game changer. These early machines were purely mechanical. No electricity, no batteries. Everything was powered by human energy. The user would turn this crank on the side, and that motion would power the needle, creating perfectly uniform stitches. It required a steady hand and a good sense of rhythm, but once you got the hang of it, you could sew incredibly fast. Now, let me show you how it works. Imagine I'm sitting right here, in front of this machine. My right hand would rest on this wooden knob on the crank. As I start turning it, you'd hear a very distinct sound. It's a rhythmic, satisfying clicking and whirring noise. A sort of clack clack clack. It's the sound of productivity, the sound of creation. With my other hand, I would guide the fabric under the presser foot, right here. You have to be careful to keep the lines straight. The needle, powered by the crank, moves up and down with incredible precision, locking the threads together to form a stitch. The faster I turn the crank, the faster the needle goes. It's a beautiful dance between the machine and the operator. It's all about control and connection. You feel every stitch being made. It's a very different experience from just pressing a pedal on a modern machine. These machines were built to last a lifetime, and often, much longer. They were made of solid cast iron, heavy and sturdy. That's why so many of them are still around today, and many are even in working condition. They were a significant investment for a family back then, costing as much as a few months' wages. But it was an investment that paid off. For countless women, this machine was a ticket to financial independence. Seamstresses could work from home, mending clothes, creating new garments, and earning their own money. There are so many stories of mothers who raised their children and put food on the table thanks to the hum of their sewing machine. These machines weren't just tools. They were partners. They were passed down from mother to daughter, carrying with them the stories and skills of generations. A grandmother would teach her granddaughter how to thread the needle, how to wind the bobbin, and how to control the speed with the crank. It was a beautiful tradition, a passing of knowledge and love. Now, let's fast forward to today. When you look at a modern sewing machine, it's like looking at a spaceship in comparison. They are electric, computerized, and can do hundreds of different stitches at the touch of a button. Some can even embroider complex patterns all by themselves. They are incredibly fast and efficient, and they've made sewing accessible to more people than ever before. But in gaining all this technology, have we lost something? With these old machines, there was a direct physical connection to the work. You could feel the mechanics of it. There's a certain charm and satisfaction in that simplicity, a sense of accomplishment that comes from creating something entirely with your own power. It's not about which is better. Modern machines are fantastic. It's just that they offer a different experience. The hand crank machine demands your full attention and rewards you with a deep sense of craftsmanship. So, why is this old piece of iron and wood still so important? Because it's more than just a machine. It's a symbol of resilience, innovation, and the quiet strength of the people who used it. It reminds us of a time when things were made to last, when skill was passed down through generations, and when a simple mechanical device could empower people and change their lives. It represents the start of the ready-to-wear fashion industry and the shift from homemade to mass-produced clothing. It's a tangible link to our past, to the stories of our grandmothers and great-grandmothers. Every scratch on its surface and every worn-down part tells a story of countless hours of work, creativity, and love. It's a beautiful reminder that even in our high-tech world, there is immense value in the simple, the durable, and the handmade. It encourages us to appreciate the craftsmanship behind the things we own and perhaps to try creating something with our own hands. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the past. I hope you enjoyed learning about the history of the hand-operated sewing machine as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. What do you think? Do you have one of these at home, or perhaps a story about one? I'd love to read your comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting, and subscribe to our channel for more stories about the amazing objects that have shaped our world. See you next time.